CM Punk has just returned, but not everyone is happy about it. So in this video, we are going to follow Punk, starting from his first pay-per-view match at the Royal Rumble and ending at WrestleMania 40. And you won't believe how everything is going to unfold. Let's head to the parking lot where Punk is arriving at the arena. Punk is scheduled to kick off Monday Night Raw for the first time in almost 10 years. He just returned at Survivor Series, and we still don't have too many details about what's in store for Punk. Hopefully, we are going to learn more about his goals now that he is back, and maybe we can find out when he would like to have his first match, and if there's an opponent he would like to face in a one-on-one match that he has not faced before or that he would love to fight again. CM Punk, with a live microphone in hand, is heading to the ring to address the WWE Universe, which is very excited to see Punk back in a WWE ring with a WWE microphone after so many years, creating an electric atmosphere in the arena. Punk stands in the middle of the ring and says the following: "Last week, I stood in this ring and I told the world, I'm back. I felt the energy, I heard the chants, and I knew this is where I belong. But let's cut to the chase. Being back isn't just about nostalgia, it's about the future, it's about action. I've watched from the sidelines, seen faces old and new, champions rise and fall. But let me tell you, the landscape has changed, but the mission hasn't. I'm not here to tread water. I'm here to make waves." To the locker room, "Consider this a wake-up call. The bar has been raised. Tonight isn't just another Monday night. Tonight is where the next chapter begins. It's where I lay down the challenge. Who's going to step up? Who wants to test themselves against the best? I'm right here waiting because CM Punk isn't just a name, it's a standard. And I plan to elevate that standard higher than ever before." CM Punk has laid down the challenge to the locker room. Now the question is, who is going to step up to the best in the world? Punk leaves the ring while the fans are cheering, and he's heading to meet someone you know very well, the one and only Monday Night Raw general manager, Adam Pearce, who is looking to have a word with CM Punk about the future. Pearce says, "I'm very happy that you took my offer and did not go to SmackDown. With you right here on Monday Night Raw, we are undoubtedly the biggest sports entertainment show in the world. But I have to warn you that there are a lot of superstars who have confided in me privately that they don't like you being here on Monday Night Raw, so you need to watch your back." Well, they are in luck because here is the thing, Pearce. If anybody in the locker room has a problem with me, they can come and tell me directly to my face. That's when The Miz appeared in front of CM Punk and told him, "I have a problem with you. Do you think you can just come here on my show after all the bad things you've said about all the superstars in the locker room and act like you own the place?" Well, Pearce and Triple H might let you do whatever you want, but not on my watch and not while I'm still here. CM Punk responded to The Miz, saying, "Look, Miz, I know I have said a lot of things throughout the years, and a lot of them have been right, but many of them came from a very dark place deep within me. So, you might not trust me when I say this, but like I said to the people out there, I have changed. I am not the man that I was before, so if I ever did anything wrong to you, I'm not big on apologies. But I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings." The Miz responded in a very sarcastic tone, saying, "Oh, you're sorry? The big Phil Brooks is sorry about hurting my feelings. You know, when you should have said you were sorry before you got fired and humiliated in that other company. Oops, pipe bomb. You know, Miz, I'm fighting these urges deep inside of me that are telling me to slap the taste out of your mouth. But I'm not going to fall down that rabbit hole again. I'm going to be the bigger man and understand where you're coming from. I wish I could say it was nice seeing you." CM Punk walked away and headed to his bus to leave the arena and go home. A couple of weeks later, following a Miz TV segment, it was decided that CM Punk was going to face The Miz in a singles match at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. This would mark the first pay-per-view match for CM Punk. And now that I think about it, the Royal Rumble was, I believe, the last WWE pay-per-view where CM Punk competed before he left. Probably many of you guys are not going to be happy with my decision to make Miz versus Punk at the Royal Rumble. And maybe I should throw Punk into the Rumble match and have him win, something he has never done before. But I don't know if WWE would pull the trigger on that one. Let me know in the comments what you think would be best, or if you have another idea for Punk at the Rumble. I mean, it would be pretty epic if Punk could come back and win the same match he left, but I'm sure people in the back would be upset saying, "Oh, bro, Cody left and came back and won the Rumble, and now Punk did the same thing." But I don't know. Write down in the comments what you guys think. Going back to the match, Punk hit Miz with his signature move, and now he was looking for the GTS. However, Miz countered and delivered his own signature move, stolen from Bryan Danielson, the It Kicks. Now it was Miz in control of the match, showing Punk whose game it really was around here in the WWE. And now it was The Miz who was looking to finish the match using his finishing move, the skull-crushing finale, but Punk countered at the last second. He lifted Miz and positioned him for the go-to-sleep, and The Miz is down and out. The referee can count to 10. CM Punk has just won his first pay-per-view match back in WWE, and the crowd is cheering him on. Now that the ship has sailed, let's see where Punk is going to take us next. CM Punk is arriving at the next location where his destiny is going to be decided, right in Perth, Australia, at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Adam Pearce has made the match to determine who is going to challenge Seth freaking Rollins at WrestleMania 40 for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The 6 men who are going to be locked inside this unforgettable structure are CM Punk, obviously, Sami Zayn, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, main event Jey Uso, and finally, Finn Balor. In the end of the match, it was only Damian and Finn with CM Punk. But Finn did the unthinkable and eliminated Damian Priest, who was distracted with a roll-up. Then CM Punk hit Finn with the GTS to become the new #1 contender and the man who is going to meet the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins at WrestleMania 40. CM Punk arrived on Monday Night Raw to address his win in Australia at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, which made him the new #1 contender to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Seth freaking Rollins, who so far has avoided crossing paths with CM Punk. Punk, with a live microphone in hand, said the following: "Last Saturday night in Perth, Australia, history was made. In the unforgiving structure of the Elimination Chamber, 6 men battled, but only one could emerge as the #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. That man is standing in this ring right now. Now, onto Seth freaking Rollins. Seth, you've been running your mouth saying you didn't want me back in WWE, calling me a cancer. That's a heavy word, Seth, but your words, they don't weaken me, they fuel me. You've avoided me. You've ignored me, but the truth is that you fear me. You fear what I represent, you fear what I bring to the table." That's when finally the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins showed up to join CM Punk. Seth Rollins was heading to the ring with a microphone already in his hand, and the arena was buzzing with excitement, knowing that it was about to go down. This was the first time we were about to see these 2 men together face to face in a WWE ring for the first time since Punk came back. And Seth said the following: "You know, Phil, you're right. Cancer is a big word, and one that I do not use lightly. But I don't retract a damn bit what I said." That's when security, alongside Adam Pearce, rushed to the ring to prevent something from happening between these two before their upcoming match at WrestleMania 40. Nevertheless, a match was made for the main event where CM Punk was set to face Dominic Mysterio. But before the match, Seth hit the challenger, CM Punk, with the World Heavyweight Championship right in the back of the neck. While Punk was down, he said, "I warned you not to come here." The match between Punk and Dominic still went down. Punk went for a move as Dominic was leaning against the ropes, but the latter was able to throw Punk over the ropes to avoid the damage. What Dominic didn't know was that Punk was able to recover quickly and launch a quick counter by hitting Dominic with a flying clothesline. Punk signaled the end of the match and was looking to put Dominic to sleep, and he did just that. Punk won the match after hitting Dominic with the GTS. But Seth Rollins, once again with the championship in hand, connected CM Punk with the WWE World Heavyweight title to end the show. Over the coming weeks leading up to WrestleMania, CM Punk and the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins brawled with each other, and they got very personal in their exchanges. It got so intense that every time Seth and Punk crossed paths, referees and security had to intervene to separate them. Adam Pearce even tried to make them sign a restraining order that would last until WrestleMania 40 in an attempt to prevent these 2 superstars from harming each other. But this attempt by Adam Pearce failed miserably, as the personal differences between Seth Rollins and CM Punk only grew with each passing week. And in the blink of an eye, it was time for WrestleMania Night 1 at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. CM Punk was arriving at the arena for his match in the main event of WrestleMania 40 Night 1 on Saturday, where he was scheduled to challenge the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the visionary Seth freaking Rollins. It's crazy how life works, as this was the first main event at WrestleMania for both superstars. Even though they hate each other so much, They needed each other to fulfill this lifelong dream they had since they were kids, main eventing WrestleMania. And they had to share it with a person they hate. Very poetic, if you ask me. Seth Rollins was in control of the match, but not for long because CM Punk anticipated a move from Rollins and dodged it. Now the challenger was in control. Punk then hit Rollins with a knee to the face, followed by a knee to the back of the head, which sent both superstars fighting outside the ring. The challenger was looking strong. CM Punk was showing why he calls himself the best in the world. Once outside, Seth regained control and sent Punk crashing hard against the steel steps. He then lifted Punk and let him land hard on the barricade, firing on all cylinders. The challenger was overwhelmed by the champion. Seth attempted to hit Punk with a flying knee, but Punk dodged it and responded with a kick to the head. CM Punk then executed a perfect plex, but Rollins managed to kick out at one. Punk went for a running high knee in the corner, but Seth countered and delivered a powerbomb. Seth then tried to hit the challenger with a pedigree, but Punk muscled Seth up and transitioned the move into an Alabama slam. Now Punk regained control of the match and finally connected with the running high knee, followed by a bulldog. This is the moment Punk can feel it. He is just a move away from putting down the champion for good and becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion. Punk was looking for the GTS, but Rollins countered and hit a reverse DDT, followed by a sling blade. The challenger was rocked, and the champion followed up with a forearm in the corner and a springboard curb stomp. Seth Rollins defeated CM Punk, retaining his WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Seth celebrated in the ring with Becky Lynch and their daughter. This marked the end of WrestleMania Night 1. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. But wait, Senior Money in the Bank, Damian Priest is here. Priest is cashing in his Money in the Bank contract. Not like this, Priest, not with his family in the ring. Damian Priest hits Seth Rollins with South of Heavens. Damian Priest with the cover, and Damian Priest is the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Damian Priest has stolen the night from Seth freaking Rollins. Damian Priest has pulled off the heist of the century, just like Rollins did in 2015. Well, guys, if you want to see more videos like this one, click on the video on the screen. Goodbye.